Hey, in the last video we shot, we talked about how we were laid off in the middle of our video, literally while we were making the video. And I want to talk more about it, but not about the layoff because that's not our focus. That's done, that's over. We're now talking about how we move forward, and I want to share what we did to prepare because this has also happened to us last year. So I got my notes and we're gonna go ahead and go through it. So again, like I said before, this is our family's second time being laid off in 2 years. And the second one was a surprise. The first one was a surprise. We just never know. And it was along with a lot of people. But, you know, we prepared for this because of the first one. We were so like, oh my God, we were going to do the first time. This time around, I feel like we have it figured out. So, you know, the first time it happened, we were out of work for 6 months. You know, Dave was looking, I was starting to look, and he was able to find a job. So that kind of had us thinking like, okay, hi, baby. So, so they got us thinking, okay, wherever we move and live next, because we were in Florida at the time, let's get a super cheap lease, of course, in a nice neighborhood, and make sure that we can save as much money as we can, which we did. So we did that. We ended up buying another car. Sweet boy. We ended up buying another car that was cheaper in lease. Hold on one second. So we ended up buying another car that was cheaper in lease. And, you know, it's a really good resale value car. So we said, okay, we have this. So if we need to cut that out, we can go ahead and, you know, sell it if this happens again. So we did that. And, you know, we again saved as much as we can because we are like, this can happen again. We're not going to blow all this money that we're getting now on things that we don't need. So we did that. And we're happy we did it. We're so happy we did it because, again, a surprise a few weeks ago, another layoff. So this is kind of like an opportunity for our family. It's one of those things where it's like, it's fine. We got it. We already planned for this. And, you know, it's been great so far. We've been in a better place as far as where we were the last time this happened. So here's some of the things we did after the layoff that we knew would help us. So the first thing, I know, baby. So the first thing we did was our lease was already canceled. We already canceled our lease before we knew we were laid off because we were going to move anyway. So we did that. We said, okay, at least we don't have to pay a lease right now. We can figure out a way to live, you know, that way. The next thing that we did was we canceled all of our activities. Those are not necessities. Those are just extra that we are like, okay, we can do these things now that we have money. But we did cancel those. Luckily, Ava's dance class was super amazing that they allowed us to stay for a few more weeks. And we're so grateful for that. So she's going to continue on with that. But everything else we've done, we canceled. We had HelloFresh. I love cooking with HelloFresh because it saves time going to the grocery store. We're not wasting food. But I did cancel it. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just buy my own food from the farmer's market and from Aldi's and from all these other places that, you know, it's not too expensive. And it's been working out pretty well. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that. So I don't think I will ever go back to a meal plan now that I know how to create my own. Another thing we did was we canceled a lot of our subscriptions. We had like Netflix and some other things. How many subscriptions can you have? And, you know, it's like we don't need it right now. So we canceled those. And the next thing we did was we pulled all of our money from all of our accounts just to see what we have. You know, what do we have now? What are we going to have at the end of the job? And, you know, that really helped us put things in perspective of how much we've saved over the year. After that, we just went into action mode and started doing our next steps. It's one of those things that's like we knew what to do because of the last time we did this. So we're like, let's go ahead and make these plans. Let's figure it out. And I think we kind of got things figured out so far. You know, our life changes I feel like every other month something can change. So we have our action plan. We talked about it. We implemented it. And we're happy to say that we are just in a good place right now. It's never a good feeling to be laid off, but we're going to move forward and we're going to do the best we can to make the best of it. Another thing we're going to do is just we're going to spend this time with Dave. You know, he's been working so hard for our family. We're a family of 4. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm also going to look for a job because we're a team. We're on the same team, and we're going to make sure nothing gets let go. If, you know, I have skills, I can go back to work anytime. I'm happy to do that to help our family. But yeah, we're going to spend more time with Dave because he's always working so hard for us. And we just want to, like, you know, hang out with him and just, you know, have him enjoy life for a little bit. As things, you know, start to progress in our lives. But right now, yeah, we're doing that and we're just having fun and hanging out with the babes. Dave actually cut his hair. It looks really nice. So those are the things that I love. Like, he has more time to do things with the family, and we're very, very proud of him and very, very happy that we have him as a dad and a husband. Husband first, dad second. So that's an update. You know, we can't let things get us down. A lot of people we know, they are going through layoffs. Oh, no, no milk right now. Hold on. Oh, hold on, what I'm saying. You probably gonna put some of that in there. Yeah, this is, you know, a lot of people are going through this. We don't feel like we're alone in this. And we've had a lot of our friends reach out and offer help. So we're very appreciative of that. And we're just going to take the next steps in our life and, you know, do us. You don't know where we're going to end up. But thank you all so much for watching and for, you know, sticking in with us with our updates from the last video. And I hope you all come back. And we appreciate you all being here. Bye.